addressed this letter last week and I should have. I've had someone write in and they've asked me if I know of any sites for genuine kinky people to meet one another in the UK. They've tried a couple of sites but found that people were generally time wasters or not interested in younger men. So, girls in the UK, if you're into a bit of fetish and like a younger man, there is one out there looking for you. Now, my friends at Adult Matchmaker said that perhaps he could try starting on the Adult Matchmaker site in the UK. If he's not already connected with FetLife, get on there. But the reality is a lot of people who are into fetishes do tend to be older because a lot of people don't find their kinks until a little later on in life. Finding a kink nice and early, well, good on you. Some of us are still looking to find what exactly our kink is. Not AIDzee though. AIDzee knows, doesn't he?
Yeah, shut up.
I'm sorry, I just felt that, you know, seeing as Adrian was here, we couldn't leave him out completely. Go across again. Yeah.
Come on,
Okay.
Boo. That's it. This is the best day of my life. You can't have any.
Okay. Now, look, one of the things I wanted to talk about, I've had a couple of people ask me about, is orgasms. Mainly for girls. Because this great thing happened where we were all suddenly allowed to have them. We didn't know before that there was such a thing, and suddenly they discovered them, and they started saying that girls were meant to have them, and women were meant to have them. And that was great. That's fantastic. Suddenly sex got better. Except that now there's this whole pressure on us to have them. And there's this whole thing where women are worried about they're not having enough, are they having multiples, are they doing this, is it simultaneous with their partner, and their partners are trying to make them have them, and it's just this full-on stress thing. And for women that don't, and girls that haven't yet, it's a big issue, and I just thought maybe we could take a moment to think about the fact that maybe we should chill the fuck out and stop trying to have the orgasm and just try and have the pleasure and try and have the journey. Because the thing about trying to have an orgasm is that the more you think about it and try to, the less you're going to. Okay, so right, everyone think about pink elephants. Okay, now I want you to not think about pink elephants. Okay? Don't think about pink elephants at all. Whatever you do, don't think about them. Alright, now try not to think about trying to have an orgasm while you're trying to have an orgasm. It's just gonna screw with your head. So, quite frankly, the best thing you can do for yourself is to just breathe, relax, be in the moment. Just enjoy pleasure for pleasure's sake. Now, a few people will be medically unable to have orgasms. Unfortunately, it's not very many people. Quite frankly, most people who don't orgasm, it's not a physiological thing, it's a psychological thing. Which means there's no quick fix. There's no pill you can take. There are pills that depress the orgasm, like the antidepressants. Hey, that's fun. I'm really depressed. I'm going to go on a drug now that quells my sexual desire. The one last thing that was keeping life fun. But anyway, so there are books out there. You know, I've got my book Heterosexuality, which, you know, you don't have to be a heterosexual to read it. It's got, you know, guidelines on how to actually just take things slow with your partner and just enjoy the sensuality of things and try and find the sensual, pleasured side of life without heading for that goal, without trying to have that orgasm. And it's the best advice I can give you, is just relax, because, you know, the things stopping you are things like God. Not actually God, just if you were brought up to be religious and stuff, then your hang-ups about sex will be stopping you. It might be that you don't think you're sexy, or you've got hang-ups about sex being dirty or wrong. All that stuff is things that will make it difficult for you to orgasm, even if you don't realise that that's what's stopping you. So it's going to take time, and you know what? It's the same old homework as always. You just got to touch yourself. But don't try to make yourself come necessarily. Just enjoy yourself. You know, light candles, have a bath, be all girly and romantic about it, you know. Important that you feel comfortable within yourself. And that means that if you don't orgasm, like at least 10% of the women out there don't, and hell, that's more than there are gay guys. So think about how many gay guys there are that you know, and then think about the fact that there's just as many women who aren't orgasming out there. It's okay if you don't. It really is. Sure, it can be wonderful when you do, but it's not the worst thing in the world if you don't. The worst thing in the world is if you feel bad about yourself, aren't happy, aren't relaxed, and aren't enjoying yourself when there's a whole bunch of pleasure to be had before the actual orgasm. So go do that. So, your homework, I just said, love yourself, touch yourself, and be good to each other. Bye.
Funny joke, Boo, when you're too stupid to get it.
I pushed the lotion on its skin.
Hey. Hey. Hey, Boo.
Shiny. That is the stupidest thing I have ever seen in my life. Oh, look at that. Oh, yeah. Okay, great. Not quite. That's inanimate.
Didn't work at all. You?
Boo, you
are
are
a
so stupid.
cat.
You're the pretty one, aren't you?
There's no cheesy poof there. Now she's